So making a solid top for your end table. So we're going to make a solid top. We don't need to worry about all the different pieces this time because it's going to be a solid top made out of theoretically the same wood. So we're just going to go for a single piece and then we make it different as like a cutting board later on. So we're going to start with, I want to start a sketch on this top surface, right? Because that way, whatever happens to the top, and if I adjust the leg height, it'll keep the tabletop joined to it. So we're going to do this, and we're going to do a sketch. So now we're into the sketch. Now the first thing I'm going to do in here, scroll out a tiny bit, is how big's our table legs across. So I'm going to go to inspect, okay, and I'm going to do a measure. And I'm just going to measure from this line right here over to this line over here. It might be hard to kind of see where I'm clicking. And we got 19 inches. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to have a 1-inch overhang. So I'm going to go 1 inch over here makes 20, 1 inch over there makes 21. All right, so I'm going to close my inspection. Actually close the browser off. Now I'll leave the browser open. All right, and now I'm going to use a center rectangle, and I'm just going to come out, and I'm going to make this one 21, and I make that one down there 21, and there's my rectangle. Now you notice it's not square. So if I try to dimension right now, and I'm going to zoom in a bit closer here, and I go from this line here, there's no line to pick and go blue. So the first thing I do is go create, come down to project, P for project, okay, and I'm going to highlight that box and click on OK. Now when I go to dimension, I can now highlight blue, and this is going to be 1 inch. And then once again, dimension here to here, and that's going to be 1 inch. So you got to use the project function to be able to do that. So now my box is square to, and same 1 inch overhang all around. So I'm going to finish my sketch. Okay, now sometimes your sketch might not show up because you have sketches turned off, right? And then you're going, where's my sketch? Where's my sketch? And you try to turn it on and it still won't turn on. So you have to click on sketch up here and turn the eyeball on and then click on visible there and it shows up. Now finally, extrude, and I'm just going to extrude my top. So I'm going to click on that. Now you notice here, this one's not highlighted, so we got to pick all the ones so it's a solid top. If I pull up, now that's weird. What happened? Oh, operation over here, that says join from the last time I was on here. So I'm going to go new component. That's better. And go 3/4. So I'll finish off. There's my tabletop. Now I'm going to add an appearance to this, right? Some texture. So A for appearance. Oh, mine is down there. I got to expand it. Okay. And let's just do, I don't know, for this one, I'm just going to go bamboo light just for see what it does. Yeah, sure. And the bottom legs, I'm going to make cherry actually. Let's see, what does that do? I notice I don't have to do it everywhere. I only have to do it to one. And I'm going to do cherry as well on this one. Now, if you notice, these legs are going the right way with the grain. This grain is going the wrong way. So what we're going to do is up here, we're going to right mouse click on cherry. We're going to duplicate. Okay, now that's the second one. So I'm going to right mouse click, go edit, and I'm going to rotate this 90 degrees and click done. Now, nothing happens. So let's go back and pick this one now and put it over top. And now you can see the cherry grain goes the right way. All right. So there's my end table. If you don't like looking at, I'm going to close my appearance or just close it off. Right. These are my joins. If you don't like looking at those on the screen, you can always come down here and go object visibility. And if I take all work features off, okay, now you can see that everything disappears, right? Now if I go back and turn everything on, so object visibility, and I put everything on, you can see they come back. All right, so there's our end table with a solid top. And that concludes this tutorial.